Hi guys, it's Sophie here. This is probably going to be like the most emotional video I ever made, but I actually have good news to tell, and it's actually really exciting, but although I don't quite look like it because I don't know where I am, I don't know what to do, okay. Um, so I actually made this video, but I never uploaded it, about something that happened I think 3 weeks ago, and it was probably the scariest thing I ever experienced in my entire life. And I had no idea what happened. It was, I think, a Tuesday exactly 3 weeks ago, where just on the Tuesday I just zoomed out and I didn't come back. I was like gone. Like I was not in reality. I was not perceiving things the way I was supposed to. Like I was not hearing people correctly. I was not realizing that I was standing in the middle of the road when in fact I was, and I was nearly hit by cars and by trains, and because I was like not present. Like I have no idea. I actually like took the wrong train about 15 times because I literally I didn't know where I was going and what I was doing, and it didn't stop. And then on Friday, well, on Thursday, I just got like, I had this really heavy feeling, like as if I couldn't breathe, and I could identify it as like real depression, and I had this feeling of like not being able to move at all, and I had that before, so I just kind of figured, okay, like this is just kind of like depression hitting, and that wouldn't have been overly unusual. But then on Friday I had like a real panic attack and it didn't go away. Like I couldn't go anywhere. I went to school and I didn't know. I was still kind of zoomed out, so didn't realize how I got there or what I was doing there and whatever, and I just kind of totally freaked out, and like all of my friends were like super concerned, and they took me to a doctor and I wasn't responding or anything. I don't know, and then like it wouldn't go away. I was just so scared of everyone and everything, and I couldn't go home because I was scared of my home, and everything was contaminated, and I couldn't. I don't know. It was like the weirdest thing. I couldn't deal with anything at all. I felt so vulnerable and so lonely, and I was so scared that somebody was gonna leave me alone because I didn't know if I was gonna hurt myself. Like I literally I wanted to make that anxiety stop. Like I couldn't. I wanted to make it stop, and the only thing I knew that was gonna make it stop was like cutting myself. And I realized that like to make this amount of anxiety basically go away, I would need to cut a lot. And I realized that if I would do that, I might actually like cut arteries, and I might actually accidentally kill myself. And so I think I kind of communicated that, and I don't know, like my friends didn't leave me alone. One of my best friends, like she kept stroking me like until I was asleep because she wouldn't let me go, and I was just laying there in bed and like a fetus, and like in fetal position, and like not moving, and she just kept telling me that everything was gonna be alright and whatever. And then in the middle of the night I just kind of woke up and I was crying so bad because I hadn't cried in years, and it was weird. It was just like totally freaking me out. And then so my friend said basically, well, honey, we're not going to do anything until you go into therapy. Like you don't have a choice. And I was like, okay, like I really, like, you have a point. Yeah, obviously I can't move out of this room and I can't be left alone. And if you do, I'm going to like slit my arteries open with a kitchen knife. So no, probably, yeah, you have a point. And so, well, basically I went to new therapy. And so, yeah, like she talked to me, and she had said I had like a dissociative episode or something like that. And she was probably right, and I definitely had a panic attack, and I don't know what happened. Like it was just the creepiest thing. And um, so, and basically that was the moment when like I was so vulnerable. Like it couldn't have been any more vulnerable. And so like that was the thing I was always most scared of, that like at some point I wouldn't be able to like help myself at all. Like I always kept everything from everybody because that was the thing I didn't want to happen and didn't want to happen. And then like at that moment I could not do anything about it. Like I was telling myself, like, when I, just get it under control, just like breathe, it will go away, because everything always goes away when I breathe, but it didn't. Like it didn't stop. And I don't know, I was just so shocked, I guess. And so, well, then I basically kind of went into therapy, and yeah, so I'm officially in recovery, which I think is actually good. And so I'm seeing a therapist, and I might actually see a nutritionist as well. And I'm talking to my friends, and I realize, okay, so if they went through that with me, like they're not gonna leave me, okay? Like I need to start trusting people, because it's like I'm so scared of being left and being alone, and like that is probably my greatest fear, like on earth. It's just like being alone and having nobody there, and just like, and people dying, and me causing them to leave, and like that I could do something that would make them want to leave me, and I'd be all by myself, and like there wouldn't be anybody there to like love me or care for me or anything. And it's just like this really paranoid idea. But I don't know, and I just, like the last 3 weeks I haven't been doing anything. I've been watching Grey's Anatomy, and I cry all the time, and I never cry, like, and I never used to cry, and I eat like small cherry tomatoes like crazy, because they're red, and because they're small, and because they don't have any calories, and they make me feel good. And I've been baking like crazy, because baking also makes me feel good, and it makes me feel like I've accomplished something, because at least you have something that tastes good and you can kind of show off. And but I haven't been doing anything really. I haven't done anything in school. I couldn't. There's just like so many places I can't go, and so many things I'm scared of still. And like I don't know. I really need to like face up to all of this stuff that has happened, and I think I'm like slowly getting the hang of it. But like it's so hard. I'm not kidding, and it's so painful to like feel so many feelings. I haven't felt like I don't feel feelings. I just like I stuff them away and starve them away, and I cut them away. That's how I deal with feelings. I hate feelings. I can't deal with feelings, because I think about if I'd allowed them, I'd just have like way too many. I mean, like even during that weekend, there was like a new emotion coming in, like rage. Like nothing, like sheer rage, and I was never feeling that before. But every time somebody was about to leave me, I was just like so mad at them, and I couldn't control it. Like I always snapping out of people, and I never ever do that. Like literally, I know I don't. I snap out of myself, but not at other people. And I don't know. I'm still confused. Like I really can't think about this. Like I'm crying all the time, and I'm getting angry, and I'm being like I'm feeling pain for things that don't even make sense, and I'm scared, and like I don't know, I'm just like I really don't know what to do. And apparently I have friends and a therapist to help me with it, but I don't know. I think this thing is called life, but like my favorite sentence, I really suck at this thing called living. And it's so true. I really do. I don't know how to live. Like I don't know what to do. I don't know how normal people are. Like I'm not normal. Like I don't fit in. I think differently, I act differently, I feel differently. I don't feel at all. Well, apparently I do, but I never realized I did. I don't know. And so, well, I haven't become emotional. I expected myself to cry, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I still got it back together. But, yeah, I was just going to tell you that I'm trying, and I'm failing sometimes. But, I think this time I'm actually being serious. Like, I'm sick of this, and I want to live. And I've been watching so much Grey's Anatomy that actually like this like notion of dying has come a lot closer to me. And every time when I watch somebody, and like the things they say also refer to me, and people are dying that aren't supposed to die. And I see like those children and the people who haven't done anything, and they were dying, and I'm like wasting away, and I'm throwing my life away, and it's like I've been given such a precious gift, and it's like I've been blessed to like such a great extent, and I can't throw it away. Like I'm really trying to live. I'm really trying and not hide. And you know, life is scary. Feelings are scary. People are scary. You can fail. You can be hurt. You can be disappointed. You can like there are so many things that can happen, and I'm not ready for most of them. I'm not, and I think most of us are probably not. And yeah, but the sad part is like you're only given this one chance at life. Like it's not like if you just die, you get a do-over. Like you have this one life to use it and do everything you want and everything you wish for, and like those lists of like 100 things to do before I die, you actually have to start now, because you're gonna die faster than you think and than you want to. Like I don't want to accelerate my death any more than I already have, and I don't know. Like there's nothing. Like my body hasn't hurt me. It hasn't. I hurt myself. Like something in my brain made me, but actually it doesn't deserve this, and I don't deserve to be here. I don't deserve to be loved. But maybe I should just like get over the fact that I am, and you know, be happy, and yeah, like try to enjoy life. And I'm actually crying. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. This has been happening like 15 times a day. And yeah, maybe we should just try to live and like do our best at it, and you know, love and be loved. And we will hurt people and we will be hurt, but it's, you know, it's all right. Like eventually I hope I'll be able to catch myself, and in case I can't, I hope that I'll be able to have people around me that are going to catch me. And I probably can't make them stay. Like they are, some of them are gonna leave, but maybe some people will stay. Like that's all I can hope for. And I guess that was just my word on Sunday. That's what we say in German. And I love you guys, and I really do wish the best for you, because I finally feel like I actually understood what this is all about, and I'm fighting, and I hope you are too.